Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Now let's consider the situation on the cryptocurrencies. The one thing that is really common to view is that performance of the Bitcoin currently is strongly different compared to the gold. And if in the previous some geopolitical events they were moving more or less together, but currently you can see the big difference. So if gold market keep going higher, setting the new records on the escalation in the geopolitical sphere, and some more dovish statement from the Jerome Powell recently, on the Bitcoin market we do not see this. So it mostly stands flat. And that just explains why in our monthly fundamental reports every time we talk that we totally disagree on the subject that Bitcoin will replace gold as the wealth preserver. So we think that it's just impossible by the physical features of these two different assets. But whatever it is, you could see that Bitcoin currently shows absolutely different action. On the monthly chart, we do not see some big shifts. Yes, market stands right now slightly below the previous top, but in the scale of the big picture, it doesn't carry any negative impact. So pullback stands relatively small. It stands around the top. It's absolutely normal, especially if we take into consideration that market is overextended on lower time frames. On the weekly, it stands at the overbought, and recently it was at the overbought on the daily chart as well. So from that standpoint, this minor pullback is absolutely normal. Besides, you could see that this pullback is an inner month to rally in March. So currently this performance still stands in the range of the previous month, making no impact on the overall picture. Next upside target still stands the same, is around 85. You can see big all-time ABCD pattern. On the weekly time frame, here's interesting patterns to keep an eye on. First of all, mostly market stands in the same consolidation that we already mentioned a few times and flirting around. Nearest support is 60.26, 30% support. But as a result of this week, you could see that market could form bearish reversal week. So almost bearish reversal. At least it will be bearish engulfing pattern on the weekly chart. This is important, and it is even more important just because it will be formed right around weekly overbought area. So weekly trend remains bullish still. But appearing of this pattern, and especially if we get close below the lows of the previous week, this will be significant for intraday and daily performance, and we could get some more extended downward retracement on the lower time frames. On the daily chart, meantime, market stands in a consolidation. So as I said, nearest support is around 60. On the daily chart, this is confidence area. But market also is getting support from the daily oversold. So it was previously here when we have traded it to the upside. Now on recent breakout to the downside, hits once again, stands around the oversold area. And in general, market is forming this nicely looking symmetrical triangle, which is potentially bullish pattern. So if market will stay inside of this pattern and keep forming it, this will be more in favor of the upward continuation. It's just because of the classical technical pattern. When after the rally you have the symmetrical pennant. Here is triangle on the weekly chart. It will start looking like a pennant. It's always carries the bullish feature. So, but at the same time, until you can see lower border of this triangle is still pretty much space. So it's still market could show a bit more extended downside action. It is possible, which is actually agrees with the idea of the possible engulfing pattern on the weekly chart. So currently on the daily chart, context stands bearish, but market stands at oversold. And if you would like to consider short-term bearish positions, you have to wait for some bounce, probably and not to sell right at this level. On the follow time frame chart, you could see that our breakout setup is worked perfect. Last time we have discussed how it could be traded. So if you use 2 stop orders for entry, either here and here, one of them remains unfilled. If you place the stop buy order, here is stop sell, while you're selling with the stop sell order and get the result. So now market stands also at support of the former neckline, as you can see, of this former hand shoulders pattern. It's also additionally 2 daily oversold and shows some minor bounce. If you would like to go short here, you could consider a few moments. First of all, since market stands at the oversold on the daily and shows upward direction, you could keep an eye on the possible ABCD retracement here and getting some kind of garbage triple to sell pattern. As you can see, if it will be AB equals CD, although it's not the fact, it might be, for example, smaller, it might be this type of pattern, or even might be slightly more extended to the 618. But anyway, somewhere in between, it's around 67 area, 67.50. So this pullback also might be some kind of the retesting of the former channel. So it's just market will retest this border of this consolidation that has been broken down. And that potentially in an area where you could consider taking the short position, especially if we will get nicely looking pattern on the weekly chart that we just talking about. So for long entry, I would prefer to get first results of these retracements, how it will be over and what particular performance will be inside of this triangle pattern. Maybe even to get some bullish patterns before taking the new long position on the Bitcoin market. Because with the current risk and the potentially possible appearing of the engulfing pattern on the weekly chart, in the current circumstances, I do not want to take the position right now. Besides, we could get strong payrolls tomorrow, which is also could support the United States dollar and could become the catalyst of the possible deep retracement on the Bitcoin market.